2025 Topgolf plans in Mobile taking a significant first step. The Mobile County Commission voting to approve economic incentives to the Texas-based company.
Yeah, but that vote wasn't unanimous. Some question whether taxpayers should be subsidizing a corporation that has more than $1 billion in revenue last year.
Investigative reporter Brendan Kirby following this story. He's live in the studio now. Brendan, this is moving forward.
Lenise and Shelby, absolutely. Demolition of the abandoned Hollywood movie theater off of Interstate 65 could take place in October, but first the Mobile City Council is set to vote on incentives. Mobile County Commissioners Connie Hudson and Randall Dewitt were all smiles Monday as they voted to spend $1.25 million on incentives for a Topgolf that could be operating as early as the end of next year. But County Commissioner Masseria Ludgett voted no, explaining in a statement, "These companies make decisions based on whether a market can support their endeavor, and I don't believe it's necessary to use public funds in this manner." Secondarily, at the pre-meeting conference on Thursday, I'd asked that the Topgolf representative be prepared to answer questions related to numbers of jobs and wages, but the requested wage information was not provided. Todd Waldo, Topgolf's Director of Real Estate Development, told commissioners the project would create 150 full and part-time jobs. But as for how much they'll pay, he would only say that they would be, quote, competitive wages. David Rogers says local officials have been trying to lure Topgolf for a number of years. He says the city was competing against sites along the Mississippi Gulf Coast and the Florida Panhandle. Topgolf, Rogers says, will be a regional competitor on a par with the Mississippi Casinos and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. He says a chamber analysis suggests the county will reap $20 million in benefits over 20 years.
Return on investment we're calculating is 2.3 years, 40% when your return on investment for this investment based off a 20-year analysis. So we think it's a great investment for us to have a quality of life asset.
But Michigan-based economist Timothy Bartik says such studies often presume that a particular site would forever sit vacant if not for the economic incentives offered to a specific company.
You can't assume that no economic activity would have occurred in your area unless you provided incentives. That's not a reasonable assumption.
Commissioner Hudson says Topgolf will be good for the economy.
The benefits certainly outweigh the cost in a very short period of time, so it's an investment. And that's part of what the county does. We invest on long-term benefits to the county.
Taxpayer incentives is the Mobile City Council, which has been asked to kick in an equal $1.25 million share. The council set to take that up on Tuesday. Reporting live from the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.